r/AskReddit. What was losing your virginity like? Like the video and subscribe to the channel, or why dog will steal your virginity. I hope it's not too small. I hope it's not too big. Oh my god, I'm getting laid. Where is the vagina? Wow, it's farther back than I imagined. This is nothing like masturbating. I am done. Best 30 seconds of my life. My first time, I had trouble finding the hole, had sex for about a minute before she made me stop because it hurt too much, laid on the floor from exhaustion, not a very athletic person, girlfriend got me a glass of water and handed it to me, accidentally dumped the whole cup of water on me because I blacked out for a second. Best night ever, and I didn't even come. This is honestly one thing that Reddit actually helped with. We'd been seeing each other for a month at this point. I got her off with oral first, so I wouldn't feel bad when I inevitably didn't last that long. I just followed what I had read, and she thought I was a pro, which surprised the shit out of me. I knew that the vagina would be lower than I thought, and I landed right on the money. I think that the thought of, holy shit I'm having sex, was more the reason that I lasted 20 seconds over the sensation. I wouldn't do it over for anything though. Not great. The guy, a friend of a friend, took me to a really nice expensive steakhouse dinner, and invited me back to his place afterwards. I was young and naive, so I drove to his apartment on the winding roads, basically through the woods. We started making out, and I think I said something like, "I've never done this before." I don't know if he took that to mean sleeping with someone on the second date, but I meant it as in I've never had sex at all. So he stops after I said that and asked if I wanted to continue, and I grabbed the condom and said sure, let's go. Well, it went to shit not long after that. I bled on his sheets and apparently some got on his comforter, which was white. So after he was done, I didn't enjoy it and kind of looked at the clock at various times, wondering when it was going to be over. He yelled at me, saying I had lied to him, he never asked if I was a virgin, and that I'd ruined his bedding. It's blood, it's not easy to get out of bedding, but I'm a girl and I know it's possible. I offered to wash or replace the bedding if it didn't come out, but he told me to get dressed and get out. I got dressed, got to the door, said thank you for dinner and he said I probably won't call you. And shut the door in my face. I cried the entire 30-minute drive home. I told the friend, whose party I had met the guy at, and he and all their other friends completely stopped talking to him and stopped inviting him out. I also found out he'd been lying about his age. He said he was 24, he was actually 28, whereas I was only 21. He'll occasionally try and friend request me on LinkedIn, but after that shit show, I have no desire to ever speak to, or see that guy again. Quiet night with a girl I loved. It was special, and honestly, I wouldn't change it for the world. It's such an odd experience. You go into it with this anxiety of, what do I do to make her love it? Is this right? Okay, what should I do first? Okay, reaching down, down, down? Where the fuck is her pussy? Okay, she likes this, go faster. I learned, thankfully pretty quick, it's not this, keep going the same speed. Is she going to be okay with my dick size? Oh god, I hope it's erect when she sees it. Please get erect. Please get erect. Is my dick big enough? I'm nowhere near what I see in porn. Is that what she's expecting? And then you get into it. It's a weird feeling like, it's in? It's in. Okay, start thrusting. She's enjoying it. OMG, she's enjoying it. Keep going and then it hits you that this is nothing like you expected it to feel like. Masturbation isn't anything like this. This is what it feels like to be inside a woman? Okay, this is great. And then you worry, are you going to come too fast? Okay, let's switch positions. Is she sucking my dick again? She likes to suck my dick after I've been inside her? Oh god, her tongue feels great. Oh no, wait, make her stop before I come. And then you try another position, after taking a few seconds to reposition, and let the pressure die down for a quick moment. Okay, we're doing doggy. Do I put my legs on the inside, or let her legs be on the inside? Fuck it. Let her be on the inside, and pray she doesn't kick up my balls. Okay, this feels incredible. And she wants me to smack her butt? How hard do I smack it? I don't want to hurt her. I've heard all those stories about woman beaters. What do I do? Okay, just give it a medium slap. She wants me to hit her harder? Wait, what if I hurt her? Oh fuck, she's yelling for harder again. Damn it, and you smack her ass with like 75% strength, and she yells the most orgasmic sigh of ecstasy you ever made a woman yell, and you're in total disbelief. You just hit a woman, everything you're taught not to do, and she's loving it. Yes, it's a spank, but holy shit. And you do it again. And again. And holy fuck, she wants you to just own and be rough with her, and this is so hot and... Oh no, I'm gonna come. I can't hold off anymore. And then you fall over next to her. She runs off to the bathroom real quick, because she doesn't want it to drip in bed. And you're half soaking in the strangest experience of your life, and breathing. And you're soaking in the idea that you're no longer a virgin. This whole anxiety and wave of self-doubt you had up to that point is gone. That's what sex is? That's it? Holy shit, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all, and yet it's a huge deal at the same time, because that mental block is gone, and you realize it was never important. And then you wonder, oh fuck, did I last long enough? And you look over at the alarm clock she has, to compare the time when you started. 12 minutes? Is that good enough? Is that, oh man, just stay awake until she comes back. Just stay awake, and it's the most terrifying, funny, awkward experience ever. And you are jumping between those emotions, back and forth the whole time. And you walk away realizing, it was never as big a deal as you always imagined it to be. The weight of virginity is gone, and you realize it was all self-imposed. Just a side note, wear a condom. It's easy, it's quick, and it takes a lot of things to worry about off the table, or at least drastically reduces the chances of them. Seriously, losing your virginity is such a crazy experience to start with. Use a condom so you can at least walk away feeling like you drove into a crash course wearing a seatbelt. Pretty good actually. He'd been gradually putting more fingers in me over time, so it didn't hurt or anything, and it was nice. Super uncomfortable, and painful as fuck. He was all the way in, having a good time. Me? I was there trying to fight through the pain and discomfort that was pounding my vagina. Haven't tried since, bit scared too. Foreplay, lube, foreplay during, add more lube. Foreplay, lube. I had this problem with my fiancé for a while, but it's definitely foreplay, lube, go slow, and ask questions. That thing you did where you fought through the pain? Don't do that. Discomfort is going to cause additional tightness, and that's going to cause more discomfort, and so on. If he can't get at least 2 fingers into the palm, he shouldn't be trying to put his penis in. Wow, this is awesome. Vagina is a lot closer to the butthole than I thought. Sweat. Gotta slip it in, not in her butt. There we go. Tunnel visions, and adrenaline hits, holy shit. This is awesome. Second thrust, it ended after that second thrust. Really underwhelming. Scene, back of my friend with benefits car. Him, do you want to? Me, wait, what is he talking about? Oh, that, sure, why not? Internal monologue for the next few minutes, it's in, so, this is sex. This is really not that exciting. Why do people make such a big deal about this? Wait, isn't it supposed to hurt the first time? I can barely feel that. This is disappointing. Done yet? No? Yes, and we're done. I do remember him saying, this is your first time, isn't it? At one point, and he seemed to really like that. When we finished, I got to listen to him talk about his ex, who he was still hung up on for a bit. Just what I wanted, really. Then I went back to school for the finals review session I was supposed to be attending. I really hope that whenever the day comes, my wife will not think the same thing. It usually is exciting, but a whole lot of the excitement is about who you do it with. If you aren't in love with the person, even the temporary kind of love you find on a warm summer evening at a music festival, it's going to be awkward masturbation. That doesn't feel very good, and kind of stings a little, the way that being surprised to find out that someone you thought was a friend actually doesn't really notice you kind of stings. Sex is very intimate, and if that intimacy isn't there, all that's left is the physically uncomfortable sensation of grinding up on someone that you're not intimate with, you know, like being unceremoniously jostled in a packed elevator, but you were expecting to have a pretty comfortable ride up, and everyone is naked and little insecure. We were both pretty drunk. I didn't have the coordination to thrust properly. I always liked the idea of going down on a girl, and I discovered I super fucking did, so we lasted a while, because I was going to town. The condom had strawberry flavored lube. I'm sure she was faking it, but she sounded like she was having a blast. Met up on a Tinder date, we talked for a long time, then we went to Denny's, then we were holding hands, then we got in her car and made out, and then she drove us to a quiet neighborhood, and then we banged in her back seat. She was super dry, and I had to jerk off to finish. It was just like the movies. Thanks for watching. Subscribe below for more daily content.